What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cardi, and in today's video I'm gonna be teaching y'all boys the best badges for every single build. It doesn't matter what your playstyle is, what your build is. I will be breaking down in depth all the badges in this game. That way you don't mess up on your badges and you can play to your full ability. As you guys can see, I have so many builds. I have a 99 center, a 95 6'9" that can do everything in this game. I have another 90 6'9". I have my 99 main center build right here, and then I have a 94 small guard. Just by seeing how many builds I got, you can clearly tell that I have some idea of what I'm talking about, just to believe me a little bit. But if you don't believe me from that, go ahead and look at my record, man. I have an 89 win percentage, 302 games played. My record is 268 and 34, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all boys, my win percentage is really closer to a 95%. Now I've lagged out of like 10 games, keep that in mind. And on top of that, the games that I lose, okay, a couple games, I'm gonna be honest, I got outplayed. A couple games I got outplayed, I was trying to get outplayed. But a lot of the games I lose is because I'm messing around trying to have fun, and there's just people just sweating. Like, it's gotten to the point where like I have to sweat like to beat these kids, and it's like, it's kind of frustrating, but you know, it's part of the game, man. I'm not complaining. But you know, my win percentage is still very good, 89%. I shoot good from three, like 60% from three. I've been grinding my rec wins, that's why I'm 34 and 15. The rec is different out there, man. It's just going in with randoms is not a good sight, but I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I have the best badges. It doesn't matter if you're a small guard or like a guard that wants to play a play shot type of role. I have the best shooting, playmaking badges, defensive and finishing badges for you. It doesn't matter if you're a lockdown with a 99 steal, that type of build. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're a center. It doesn't matter if you're a spot up. It doesn't matter if you're a 6'9" dribble god, a 6'7" dribble god. I have the best badges for every single build in this game. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm shaking the big handbook of everything I've written down. I've got all the information from 2K Labs. I have wrote down all this stuff to teach y'all boys today inside of this one video. Now, before we get into the video, okay, I need y'all boys to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications. I have over 15 videos coming for y'all boys in the next 7 days, and I don't want y'all to miss any of them. They're gonna be bangers. I'm gonna be shouting out a Cardi gang, so shout out to a Cardi gang. Make sure y'all watch this video all the way through, because I don't want y'all to miss anything. But for real, man, we have like 90% of the people that watch my videos are not already subscribed, so subscribe if you are new, and comment that you're a new sub so I can say thank you. And if you want to follow me on any one of those socials and get a follow back, just DM me on any of the socials at the bottom of the screen. You'll see it throughout the whole video. Just follow me on any of those socials, hit me, show me your Noti gang, turn your post notification bell onto all. I'm gonna be shouting out my Cardi gang. Shout out to a Cardi gang. Like I said, I'm gonna be shouting people out every single video, playing with people in every single video, and streaming. I'm gonna be hit level 40 very soon, so I want y'all to be in tune for that. Now, I'm not gonna waste any more time, man. Let's get right into the best badges in NBA 2K23. Now, to start off this video, boys, I'm gonna be on my 6'9" because I know this is one of the most popular builds in the game. As I go through each category, from finishing to shooting, playmaking to defense, I'll be showing y'all boys the best center, spot up badges. I'll be showing you the best lockdown badges, and then I'll be showing you the best small guard and 6'9", 6'7", 6'8", 6'6" demigod build badges. Okay, so as you can see, I am now on my Kevin Durant build at the beginning of this. Okay, I have a 93, 87 ball handle, all good defense, all good driving dunk, all that type of stuff. 6'9", 7 foot wingspan. I have a really good build. Okay, I think this is one of the best builds in the game. I really do like this build. I think this build is going to be one of the most dominant builds whenever I get it to a 99. I think it's going to be very good. Now, but I want to go over the badges I have so far and my plans for these badges. Okay, so for finishing, okay, for finishing on a 6'9" demigod build, you gotta have on limitless takeoff, like I said, gold. And for my centers, you gotta have this badge on gold. Fearless finisher. Now, the finishing is going to look similar on all of them. I'm going to end up getting posterizer on silver, and that's going to be very important. I gotta have posterizer on silver. Is one of the best badges in the game. I gotta have that, and I'm probably going to end up coring that. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Okay, I'm going to core this badge on silver, and then I'm probably going to use limitless takeoff on gold. Fearless finisher as high as it can go, which is silver. I'm going to go slithery as high as it can go when I can get there, because I'm very close. I'm very close to coring this badge, and then once I core this badge, I will still have 9 things left. So I'm probably going to go Slithery as high as it can go. I'm going to go Giant Slayer as high as it can go. I'm probably going to go Acrobat as high as it can go. And then I'm going to go Pro Touch as high as it can go. Boys, if you need Pro Touch as high as it can go, and it's because you can time your layups this year. And if you time your layups, you can green yellow contested, and you can green red contested. Now what you want to do is go to shot meter, put on pro stick only, and then you would go to shot timing and you put shot timing on layups only, or even layups, shots and layups if you wanted to. But if you go layups only and you do the shot meter on pro stick only, whenever you go up for a layup, let go of RT and you'll use the right stick to do a layup, and then you will be able to time it and you'll be able to green yellows and red contested layups this year. I think that's very cool. I think that's very something new that, you know, it's kind of dope. I really kind of like it. It takes skill to green layups. It takes skill to finish over people. I think that's good. I think I like the contact dunk thing. I've been using the contact dunk meter. I've been going crazy with the contact dunk meter. Like, let's just take a look at these clips I used in the reg, man. This is just a little detour in the video, man. Let's see what I did here. This is just a 5-hour clip. I'm not even, you know, I don't even know what I did here. Okay, I really don't even know. I'm just praying that is a contact dunk. I'm just actually praying that's a contact dunk. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got scored on. That's not a good look, you know, but we're gonna skip ahead. We're gonna skip ahead and we're gonna pray that we got the ball back. All right, we got the ball back. Let's see what I did. I think I did get a contact dunk here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, on his fucking head, man. That is what you're going to be doing. Okay, you're going to be doing that with layups. You're going to be doing that with dunks. Go watch my video on how to get contact dunks. I dropped a full video on it. But those are the best badges right here for your 6'9" demigods and even small guards. Your small guards, limitless takeoff is still going to be the best badge in the game. Posterizer is still going to be the best badge in the game. Then you want to go fearless finisher, giant slayer, especially for smaller guards, slithery, acrobat, stuff like that. Then pro touch if you can. All right, that's what you need to be working with. All right, boys. The first thing I want to talk about is the finishing badges. I'm going to go over all these badges in order. I'm going to go over the finishing badges, then I'm going to go to shooting, playmaking, and defense for every single build. Now, to start off, let's go over the finishing badges. Okay, now this is my 6'9" center build. Okay, I'm going to start off here. This is really what I play center with. I don't think it's the best center build in the game anymore because it's only 6'9". I don't think it's versatile enough for rec and stuff like that. I think it's good for park, but for rec, let's see. I mean, I get a 99 defensive rebound, I get a 93 block, I get good interior defense. I mean, I wish I would have got my pass accuracy higher, but this is my day one build. 86 driving dunk. I have good speed, good acceleration, especially with all my boosts. This build is very, very good. Okay, this build is a very, very good build, and I'm going to give you the best finishing badges for like a center build first, and then I'm going to go over like the guards and like the 6'9" guards, smaller guards, 6'3", 6'5", 6'1", doesn't matter. I've seen it all. Okay, literally seen it all, so you don't have to worry about anything. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the badges right now. All right, so the badges I want to go over, and I want to tell you the most important badges. I'm just going to list them. Okay, I have everything written down, so before I break stuff down in depth and go over each badge, I want to tell you what badges are the best. Now, the best badges in this game, limitless takeoff is one of, if not the best finishing badge in this game. I would say limitless takeoff, posterizer, giant slayer, fearless finisher, and then bully only. Bully has an asterisk by it. Okay, bully has you know, it has to be at a certain level for it to be overpowered. So the first badge I'm going to talk about is Slithery. Okay, Slithery is a very, very good badge. I would recommend if it is a tier 1 badge for you. Okay, at 6'11", some of these badges will be moved to tier 1 and tier 2. Like Posterizer is a tier 1 and a tier 2 badge at 6'11". At 6'11", you get Limitless Takeoff and Posterizer and Slithery and Bully all at tier 1 or tier 2. There is no need to have a tier 3, like have the upgrades to get to a tier 3. Now, I'm going to explain it in the terms of current gen and next gen, so that way y'all both can understand. If you're on current gen, I don't want y'all to feel lost, but it won't really apply to you. The tiers don't apply to you. I'm just going to tell you the best badges, so rock out with the best badges if you're on current gen, but the tiers and how I explain it with the tiers is not going to apply to you. Okay, the coring of the badges, that's not going to apply to you, but the badges that are good are still going to be good on current gen. It's the same gameplay. So listen, Limitless Takeoff. Okay, Limitless Takeoff, what Limitless Takeoff does is it is a badge that the higher you have it, the more often it activates. Limitless Takeoff isn't, okay, if I have it on Hall of Fame, I can dunk from the free throw line now. That's not how it works. Okay, it doesn't make you be able to jump from farther away. It makes it where if you have it on Hall of Fame, Limitless Takeoff will activate like 25% of your dunk animations, the dunks that you have on that get Limitless Takeoff animations. If you have it on Bronze, it will only activate like 10% of the time. That is the difference. Okay, so it's a percentage difference and when it activates and how often it activates. Okay, that's what Limitless Takeoff is. But Limitless Takeoff, when attacking the basket, a player with this badge will start their dunk attempt farther out than the others. Okay, this badge is crazy. Okay, it's very, very important if you're trying to dunk from far away. If you're trying to get easy, quick dunks off, you need Limitless Takeoff. It's such a good badge, bro. It's so important. I would say silver at minimum. Okay, silver at minimum. That's what I would go with. Silver at minimum is the best way and most efficient way. If you're getting on Bronze, you got to bump it up to silver. Okay, if you're gonna have have it on bronze, you gotta bump it up to silver. If you're not gonna have it on at all, it is what it is. But it needs to be on at least silver, okay? Now let's move on. We got the next badge is posterizer, okay? For me, I haven't been able to core these badges, so what I would do is I'd probably core posterizer. Now, on my other build, I get it on Hall of Fame. My 6'9", I get it on Hall of Fame. I think it's Hall of Fame or Gold, and it is such a good badge, bro. If you can dunk with the dunk meter, this year, I used the funnel dunk meter. I also dropped the video on how to contact dunk more. Go check that video out. I posted a whole video, the best dunk animations, the best contact dunk animations, how to contact dunk, the best angles, the best badges. I mean, I'm going over the best badges now, but if you want to watch it again, okay, you could just skip the best badges part of the last video, but go watch that tutorial, okay? Posterizer is so overpowered. If you know how to contact dunk in this game, it is so broken. Oh my goodness, it's actually bad, man. It's actually so unbelievably broken. If you get this badge at Hall of Fame, you better pray. You better pray that you don't kill somebody out here and you get banned for murder, okay? But seriously though, okay, posterizer is a crazy badge. Increases the chance of throwing down a dunk on your defender if you have the right animations on, if you know how to use your dunk meter. I have plenty of builds that have a 93 driving dunk, 86 driving dunk, 80 driving dunk. It doesn't matter, bro. Posterizer, it helps you get contact dunks. It's a very, very important badge. You got to have it on. Now, Giant Slayer, oh my goodness. Anytime if you are going up against somebody that is taller than you, it boosts the shot percentage for a layup attempt when mismatched against a taller defender and reduces the possibility of getting blocked. This badge, accompanied with Pro Touch and Slithery and Acrobat, can be, it's just like, they just work together in unison. And then you got Limitless Takeoff and Posterizer. Even Fearless Finisher is a great badge. Great badge. I'm not even, I already explained it, but I'm not even down into depth and deep with this right now, okay? But Giant Slayer is a great badge. If you take up a lot of layups and you drive to the paint a lot, Giant Slayer is a badge you got to have on at least silver. Now, this is a build, my center build, that I don't really get that much. I think this is the best badge setup for like a 16 badge build. Okay, so what I would do is I plan to, the reason I did this, I did bully on silver. So what I plan to do is I plan to move this up one, and I'll probably drop Limitless Take Up down to silver, or I might take off Slithery. That's probably going to be the plan. I'll probably take off Slithery or Acrobat and then put Fearless Finisher up to silver, and then I'm going to core Posterizer and put Bully onto silver. So I have Bully silver, Posterizer silver, Limitless Takeoff gold, Fearless Finisher silver. Then I'll probably have either Slithery or Acrobat, maybe even Giant Slayer on bronze. You know, when I get extra badges throughout the year and I get +1s, I'm probably going to put them onto my finishing and my shooting. But for my center build, I think this is the best badge layout for center builds. If you're a center that is, you know, trying to dunk the ball, that, I mean, if you're a really tall center build, like 6'11", 7 foot, if you're 7 foot, 7'1" and above, that's when you start getting on the fast twitch and rise up. Okay, rise up increases the likelihood of dunking or posterizing your opponent when standing in the paint. So this is basically posterizer for standing dunks. Okay, this is if you're a big boy, bro. You got to be a big body that gets rebounds and dunks on people's heads, just gets the offensive rebound and yams it home. You're like, okay, bro, I've gotten 5 offensive rebounds. I'm tired of passing to y'all. Y'all are not hitting your shots. It's time for me to grab this board and dunk it up on your head. That is the badge for you. Rise up. Okay, rise up is for centers as well. There's different areas of center builds this year. You can go from 6'9" as a center to 7'3" as a center. Now, if you're on the taller end, I would go rise up. If you're on the smaller end, that's not a badge, you know, you really need to worry about. It's just, you're gonna get a good standing dunk anyway if you're supposed to be a center and you're 6'9" or 6'10". So I don't really recommend rise up for those builds, but if you want it, it's all personal preference. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you the best badges in the game. Like, there's some badges you don't even need to worry about. Postman Technician, Dream Shake, Back Down Punisher, Drop Stepper. If you're a post scorer, you can use Back Down Punisher and Drop Stepper. But if you're not a post scorer, and post scorers are patch dog, like, come on, bro, give it up. But if you're a post scorer, those badges are good for you. Now, the next badge I want to talk about is Fearless Finisher. This badge strengthens a player's ability to absorb contact and still finish. This is very good. This is very, very good. Amazing badge. If you're going up for a dunk or even a layup, say you're going up for a dunk and somebody smacks you midair, bro, you'll be able to finish the layup with Fearless Finisher on. That's why I use it, because there's so many times I've gotten stuck in animation where I'm getting like a tomahawk and do jumps and I'm like getting pushed out the way and I end up laying it up. And I like, sometimes I miss it, sometimes I make it. But with Fearless Finisher and Pro Touch on, it's very, very good. Okay, now I want to go over the bully badge. Okay, the bully badge is very, very, you know, it's a controversial badge. Everybody before the game was like, yo, bro, we gotta use bully, man. You gotta do your strength, man. Bully's gonna be a game breaking badge, man. You gotta have your strength up. If you don't have your strength up, you're gonna get babied by bully. Okay, you gotta be able to stop bully and you gotta be able to get bully, because if you can't stop bully, then you're gonna get bullied type shit. That's how people were acting. Okay, now It is a good badge, don't get me wrong, okay? It is a very good badge, but it is not as good as people act like it is. People act like it's like Jesus Christ reborn, and it's just not. It's just not, okay? If it's a Hall of Fame and you're on a low strength point guard, okay, you're probably gonna get messed up. But guess what? You ain't gonna touch the ball when you're playing me, buddy. But anyways, okay, it is a great badge. Now, in my opinion, I think on bronze or silver, it's useless, okay? It's not useless, it's just not worth it, okay, in my opinion. But with gold or Hall of Fame, and you're starting to get bigger, and you're starting to get, you're starting to get a little stronger when you're getting taller, and you have it on gold and Hall of Fame. I think that's when it gets overpowered. You can just throw these tiny guards, these tiny 6'9s with no strength out of the way. But if you play somebody that's good, and you have bully on, bully is not gonna it's not gonna take skill. It's just not. It's just going to be a badge that you run at the paint and you initiate contact and you get to the rim. You throw them off you. Now, in my opinion, I don't think that's something I'm interested in, because I'm not going to be trying to take up the ball on someone when they're playing good defense on me. That's just probably not what I'm going to be going for or aiming for. I'm going to be trying my very, very best to take it up when I have an open lane. So I don't really want to do bully. But, for different builds, I can 100% see why you would do bully. So I have no judgment there if you want to do bully. Now, that is it for the finishing badges on all builds, man. Basically, if you are a 6'9", I'm going to show you the badges for that, but I'm just going to skip and go ahead to my 6'9" on my dribbler now. Now, here are the shooting badges that I use on my 6'9" Kevin Durant build, okay? For my 6'9" build, I use Agent 3s on gold. It's the highest I can get it. It's the best shooting badge in the game, like I've already said. Then I use Green Machine. It's one of the best shooting badges as well, especially if you're a consistent shooter. I use Limitless Range as high as you can get it, because I like to shoot from crazy deep. It's just something I'm able to do, and something that I love to do. I like to have fun. I like to mess around. Limitless Range on silver, you'll be shooting from Afghanistan, boy. So you don't have to worry about none of that. And then I'm going to end up coring the badge like catch and shoot. I'll probably end up coring onto gold. And then I'll just use this badge setup. I have 4 more badges available. So I'm probably going to drop down something. I'll probably drop down volume shooter. And I'll probably put on Claymore or mini magician so I can fade more middies. And I'm probably going to put blinders on to silver as well. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be trying to do with the next 4 badges. I'm going to take some down because I already have 10 badges available. So I'm going to be able to I can get blinders on gold if I want to. And I think blinders is going to be a very, very good badge. I haven't been able to test it, but I know for a fact that blinders is going to be good. I saw 2K Labs tested it, and I know it's a good badge. So I don't have the facilities to get that far yet. So that is why I don't have blinders yet. But these are the best badges for your 6'9" demigod builds in NBA 2K23. Now, my center build shooting badges and my spot up shooting badges. Okay, I have Green Machine on silver because I think it is one of the best badges in the game. I think for centers, you gotta have catch and shoot. You gotta have Green Machine. You gotta have clutch shooter, Claymore. You gotta have corner specialist. Badges like that, that's a must. Okay, so these are the badges that I run on my center. I have Green Machine on silver, so whenever I'm able to, I'm gonna end up putting catch and shoot on gold and coring it, but right now I'm not able to. I can't even core it on bronze, so I gotta work on that. Okay, so I would try to core catch and shoot. You always want to core the tier 3 badges that cost the most. So as you can see, all of these cost 6 points. I can only do Limitless Range on 5 points, but catch and shoot I can do 7. So I'm going to use the most, and I'm going to put it on gold. I'm going to use 7 here. That's just, you just got to do that, unless it's a really bad badge. If it's like you get like slippery off ball as a tier 3 badge, and it's like, it's the highest one, I wouldn't really core that. It's not something that's worth it. But these are the shooting badges I use for my center and my popper. Now, I'm going to explain each one. Catch and shoot, you got to be able to catch and shoot as a popper, as a spot up. You have to be. Limitless Range, okay? Limitless Range is a badge, that is very, it's misinterpreted, okay? That people think that it helps you shoot from farther away all the time, okay? That's true, but it's not true, okay? It basically makes it easier for you. It makes it where you can do it all the time. You can shoot from all the time. Your green window's bigger, but it is still possible to green from half court without Limitless Range. I've done it. I do it all the time on new builds that it's a tier 3 badge and I only have 10 shooting badges. I end up shooting limitless shots without Limitless Range. So this is a badge that you can use it if you want. It's not the most important, okay? It's really not. I would probably go with Limitless Takeover, and that badge will make you be able to shoot from crazy deep without Limitless Range. It won't even be needed. Now, I think Limitless Range is always going to be a good badge, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know how needed it is, especially on a center. It's not a badge I would really try to be going and getting a 95-3 to get it on Hall of Fame or something crazy. So that is the reason behind that. Okay, now we're gonna move on to Agent 3s. Agent 3s is the best shooting badge in the game. I'll be posting a video with Hall of Fame Agent 3s and 99 three-pointer, the power of that. I will be posting a video very soon about that. That's gonna be insane. It's insane. This badge is insane. This badge with a Michael Jordan dribble pull-up is actually just a deadly combo. It's actually deadly. Okay, but this Agent 3's badge, it pops up for anything. It pops up for off the dribble shots, pops up for fades, it pops up for dribbling. It's basically like what's that badge called, bro? I forget the badge from last year, man. I forget what it's called, but it's basically where you dribble, or I think it's like stop and pop. It's like stop and pop, but with fades, okay, for threes. It's like stop and pop for threes and fades for threes, okay? It's Midi Magician for threes. It's basically difficult shots into 2 badges. Difficult shots used to be for middies. It used to be for all shots, and it got transformed to just middies. And now they basically split it up where Midi Magician is difficult shots and Agent 3s is like fading. It's like difficult shots for 3-pointers, okay? But Agent 3s is the best badge in the game, okay? It's the best badge for shooting in the game. Now volume shooter, this badge is not important, okay? I only have it on because I'm trying to get something cored. I wanted to have something like decently cored. I wanted to try to get this to Hall of Fame. I wanted to try to get the badge to Hall of Fame so I could core it, so I could like take this off Green Machine, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get there, so I probably end up taking it off. But Claymore, the way this activates, Claymore is a very good badge for spot up shooters. So I use Claymore because it activates if you were standing in the same spot for 4 seconds, you get the biggest boost of your life. You get the biggest boost possible as you're standing in the same spot for 4 seconds, and increase the ability to knock down perimeter shots when spotting up patiently. This badge is very good. I also use Amped, but I don't use it as high as I use it on my guard builds that dribble a lot, because I'm not really as tired whenever I am on my center build. I am not as tired, okay? When I'm a guard and I'm dribbling a lot, that's when I get tired, okay? So, but that's it for the best shooting badges for centers, okay? So now I'm going to go on to my playmaking badges. Now, boys, I'm on my playmaking shot creator, my shot creator build, and I'm going to be showing y'all the badge I use on this build now as well. Now, I'm only going to be going over my shooting badges on this build. These are the shooting badges that I use. I've already explained all these badges and what they do. Guard up is a good badge, okay? But the thing about guard up is it's a little weird, okay? So guard up activates while there is a yellow or a red contest, but there is no hand up. Okay, so if you're really in somebody's face and, you know, you pull up in their face but they don't have their hand up, you're gonna get a really good animation. You're probably gonna green it, because you can green like these shots with guard up on. I noticed I hit 80% greens because they're just running at me, but they're not putting their hand up. So guard up is very good, but it's just increased the ability to make jump shots when defenders fail to properly contest. People think this boosts your shots when you're open. It's really the opposite. It's really when you're really contested. So that's why, you know, I don't really want to shoot shots from that contested, but you do you, okay? I already went over blinders. Deadeye is not as important as people think. It's really not. Limitless range is good. Space creator is good, especially for guards, okay? And increase a player's ability to boost to both hit shots after creating space from the defender, as well as cross up an opponent on step back moves. So this is a playmaking badge and a shooting badge all in one, which makes it very valuable just because of that. Just because it's a 2-category badge in one. It really is, and I think it is one of the best shooting badges in the game. But every other badge I've already went over, but these are just I just want to show y'all exactly what I'm using for my shooting badges. Now, for my playmaking badges on my guard build, I have 27 out of 30 done, but as you can see, these are the badges that I'm running so far. Okay, so far, I have quick first step as high as I can go, unpluggable as high as I can go. I have killer combos gold. I had the core handles for days. It is the fastest badge to get cored. It's not close. And then I'm mismatch expert. I'm probably going to try clamp breaker. I might even take mismatch expert off, but I'm 6'1" on this build, so I think this is a very good badge. It improves the player's ability to beat taller defenders off the dribble. I think this can be a very good badge if you use right, if you use effectively. I think that this is going to be a top badge in this year's game, but that's just my opinion, okay? Now, the playmaking badges that you have to run, and it's the only badges I even want to go over for centers. It's just got to be, if you can get quick first step, if you're a dribbling center, I would go quick first step. I would go unpluggable. I would go vice grip if you can get these badges. Vice grip, it basically is, if you get a rebound, it's going to be very hard to strip the ball from you. I know these 99 lockdowns will be going crazy, spamming X on you, so you need some type of vice grip, and you need some type of unpluggable if you are a center. But if you're a center that doesn't have that, you just need to focus on break starter as high as you can possibly get it. You need to focus on I'd honestly get post playmaker, because post playmaker, literally when passing out of in the post or after an offensive rebound, receivers are given a shot boost. So it's basically like dimer for offensive rebounds. So I have dimer on bronze, and I have this on bronze. It's the highest I get it, because I don't really get the best playmaking stats. Then I have break starter on. You want to have break starter super high, especially if you're going to play rec or threes. If you're playing twos all year, don't even worry about break starter. I'd worry about quick first step and unpluggable. That's all I worry about. Maybe even hyperdrive. I would maybe even go with hyperdrive and ankle breaker, but this is only because I don't have enough to even get my tier 3 badges. I only have 7. That's the reason I do this for my center build. Now, for my playmaking on my 6'9" build, okay, I use quick first step as high as you can go, handles for days as high as you can go, these are the badges that are most important. Okay, you got to have quick first step. Now, for your playmaking, quick first step is a must. Unpluggable is a must. Handles for days is a must. And then after that, killer combos, it speeds up your dribbling, improves the player's ability to chain together efficient dribble moves. Basically, quick chain from last year, but it actually works this year. Needle threader, I use needle threader, but I don't have the badges available yet. Okay, this is on my small guard. I use needle threader, but needle threader is so good, especially if you're for any build. Okay, I haven't seen 2K Labs test this yet. This is a badge I haven't seen them test, but since there's no bullet passer, I would recommend a 75 pass accuracy for LeBron passing layups, and LeBron passing style, not passing layups. I don't know why I said that. And then you'll be able to use this needle threader, and you'll be able to throw dots all day long. In previous 2Ks, it only helped on bounce passes and, you know, flashy passes trying to sneak through there. But this year, I think this is a very, very good badge, especially for your passing, considering passing is something that's very important this year. Most people didn't really expect it, but you know, your pass accuracy is very, very important this year. It speeds up the time on your passes, so I think it's very, very important. Now, other badges I want to talk about is clamp breaker. This basically is if you're driving to the basket and you're like a slasher type of build and you want to drive to the basket a lot. If you're a 6'9" demigod, probably this game is a lot of rim running. Let's be real. Okay, so this is going to stop you from getting bumped. Okay, clamp breaker is basically just going to throw them off you or just slip right through. It's basically like bully, but it's basically like slippery. It's like slippery, not bully. You're bullying people with bully. With clamp breaker, you're being slippery. They're not going to be able to stop you from getting to the paint. Now, bailout is also a good badge. I would recommend this badge on at least silver if you can get the upgrades. Okay, I haven't upgraded my pass accuracy to a 75 yet, but I do get it at a 75. Okay, I think you need bailout on at least like 80 to get silver, but I'm not sure. Bailout bronze would be good though, but you gotta have it on at least bronze. Okay, then I use for centers, you gotta use break starter, like I already said, break starter, post playmaker, vice grip, those type of badges. Okay, now I'm just gonna talk about my small guards, my lockdowns, and my 6'9s all in one category for my defensive badges. What I would recommend, okay, is if you're a lockdown, gloves got to be Hall of Fame, clamps got to be Hall of Fame, interceptors got to be as high as you can go, chase out artists, all that type of stuff. It's got to be as high as you can go. Now, for my 6'9", my plan is what I'm going to do is I'm going to core anchor at silver. Okay, core this badge at silver. Then I'm going to have a lot of badges to work with. Okay, so I'm probably going to keep chase out artists as high as you can go, which is like gold. I'm probably going to put my challenger up, probably one more, but my clamps and my interceptor as high as it can go. This for my 6'9". Workhorse, like I said, is a very good badge. It's literally the only badge I can core on my whole thing. Menace is so good this year. Okay, it basically it gives you bump animations. It literally gives you bump animations just like clamps in previous years. It gives you bump animations this year. So I think this is one of the best badges in the game, if not the best defensive badge in the game for like lockdowns. It's definitely glove and menace and clamps all together. Those are very, very even, but glove is so overpowered with a high steal. With a high steal, you can do anything. Okay, but these are my 6'9" badges. Okay, chase on artists for chase on blocks. Challengers, basically like it gets perimeter jump shots. It gives them a better contest. You get better contest animations. Clamp speaks for itself. Clamp's been a very good badge in the game for a while. Interceptor, you got to have it on if you have any type of steal to intercept those lanes. Workhorse helps you chase down the rebounds. Glove helps you steal the ball, especially like pickpocket. Menace, it just harasses and makes you literally, while guarding and standing in front of an opponent, their attributes will drop if defense is being well played. If you have good defense, this badge, clamps, all the badges I've told you, oh my goodness, you're going to be an unstoppable force, literally an unstoppable force in this year's game. Now, for my defensive badges on my center build, man, look at this right here. This is just a sight to see. I love this build, man. I use Chase the Artist on Hall of Fame. I think it's a very, very good badge. I don't think it's the most important defensive badge though, so I'm gonna go with the most important. Rebound Chaser on Hall of Fame. Everyone knows what Rebound Chaser does. I am almost very close to getting this cord on gold, but it improves the player's ability to track down rebounds. You gotta have this on as a center, bro. Rebound Chaser on Hall of Fame makes you literally jump over people. Anchor is so good. I'm gonna put this badge on gold when I can. I'm gonna take down my other badges somewhere else, and I'm gonna put Rebound Chaser as my core Hall of Fame badge. So I'm gonna put Anchor on gold, and that's when you start getting some crazy animations. When you have Anchor on gold, and you have Rebound Chaser on Hall of Fame, and all those type of badges are working together, bro, you're gonna be going crazy. Then I even have Box Out Beast on Hall of Fame. That is a must-have badge, especially if you're a center. It improves the player's ability to box out and fight for rebound positioning, which means it helps you box out, and it says it helps you fight for rebounding positioning. So I think this is kind of like Worm and Box Out Beast all into one. Glove is a very good badge, and we'll talk about this later for lockdowns and stuff like that, but you gotta have this badge on. Okay, you gotta have this badge on for lockdowns. It has to be as high as they can possibly go. Glove and clamps and menace have to be as high as they can possibly go. 99, I would say. You gotta have them on Hall of Fame. If you're a pure lockdown, you gotta have these badges on Hall of Fame. I'd be trying to get them on silver or gold if I was like a guard that has defense. I would try to get on silver or gold. Glove, menace, and clamps. That's for guards. You gotta have those badges on. You got to have those badges on. Clamps, glove, and menace if you can. Workhorse is very good. Increase the player's ability and speed to chase down loose balls, basically. So this badge is very good. It helps you with rebounds as well. So I really like Workhorse. It pops up all the time. It's very good. I'll probably end up using it like on bronze or maybe even silver. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I'll end up using it all the way to the max because I'm gonna have other tier 3 badges and tier 2 badges I want to get in core. I'm just waiting until I can get rebound chaser on core, and then I'll have other badges available. So for right now, these are the best center badges in the game in my opinion. I don't think off ball pass is good. Challenger is good, but I think I play good enough defense. Menace is so good, like I said. And let's get into now that is it for the video, boys. If this video did help you out, make sure y'all boys drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 100K, man. So every single subscriber, every single like, every single love comment, it doesn't matter if it's hate comment, love comment, funny comment, dead serious comment, I want to read them. I love reading y'all's comments, man. Y'all mean the world to me. Thank you all so much for the support, and I will see y'all boys in the next video. Peace.